Hi, I'm Serena Simmons and welcome to 8 Model Psychology. Today we're going to be looking at how your feelings might be holding you back from achieving great things. So I'm going to start with this question. How do you feel? Are you feeling down? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling unmotivated? Are you feeling lazy? Are you feeling like you've earned that lie down? So here's what we think at 8 Psychology about all of those feelings. Who cares? Now, disclaimer before I go any further, I am not talking to you if you have a genuine diagnosis and are suffering with a depressive illness. So it might actually be that you have a diagnosis of depression or you're suffering with some kind of anxiety disorder or panic attacks. This information is for you if typically you're the kind of person who gets stuff done. You don't have a diagnosis and you actually know that sometimes you just give in to that little voice in your head that stops you from moving forward. You know I'm talking to you. We've talked before about getting shit done and we are all about moving you forward and getting stuff done at 8 Model Psychology. After all, it's being an action that has you have the impetus and the drive to move forward and really achieve great things. We're not interested in believing what society tells us to do or the memes we see on Facebook or those friends who tell you, have that glass of wine, have that extra bar of chocolate, have the nap. You deserve it. At 8 Model Psychology, we are all about you moving your body and being in action before your 8 brain has a chance to kick in. You see, your 8 brain is very sneaky. Your 8 brain has evolved to be comfortable, to keep you super safe, and to not have you do anything that feels uncomfortable. This is really linked to the common theory that you've probably heard of, which is Freud's id, ego, superego. We're interested here in the id, and like I said, I call it the 8 brain, but it could be called the id or the chimp brain or the robot brain. There's a similar premise going on here. Your 8 brain wants to avoid pain. It doesn't want you to be pushed in that way, and so it will basically do anything it can to keep you super safe. Unfortunately, at 8 Model Psychology, we encourage you and push you outside of your comfort zone because, as cheesy as it sounds, it genuinely is where the magic happens. But we do believe here at 8 Model Psychology that by doing these things, by being in action, by working towards being outside of your comfort zone, that really you can achieve anything you want to achieve. So I want to share with you the strategy from 8 Model Psychology. Now this is all based on the P part of the model, which is the performance part, and this is all about you performing and basically being in action. So first of all, we're going to start with stage number 1, and that is to identify exactly what you want to do. Now we've looked at you achieving what you want to achieve in the past by creating a really clear vision and steps towards achieving that. We're going to look really closely at actual specific goal setting in other videos, but for today we're going to focus on the broader actions around you moving forward. So let's take a really simple example of going to the gym. You know that you really want to go to the gym and you want to go 4 or 5 days a week, but actually you feel that you're lacking the motivation and the feeling and the desire to want to go. So you've identified this thing and that's the first stage done. I want to go to the gym 4 days a week. I'm going on Monday, I'm going on Wednesday, I'm going on Friday, and I'm going on Saturday. Great, that's step number 1 done. Step number 2 is preparation. Again, this sounds really obvious, but this is about taking away all of the obstacles that you feel, notice the word there, stand in your way of you achieving what you want to achieve. So what you're going to do, you're going to actually prepare your gym bag the night before, you're going to put it downstairs, you're going to set your alarm, you're going to have your water bottle in your bag and your gym shoes by the door. Tick, easy so far. Stage number 3, and this is where it gets juicy. It also gets very technical, so are you ready? Because this is the most important part of the whole process and the whole model, and it's really quite complex. I'm going to try and explain it really clearly, and here is stage number 3. Just do it. Now I know this sounds really easy and it's almost like I'm duping you into thinking that this is some super crazy model, because it really consists of 3 really easy stages. Identifying what you want to do, preparation in taking away any obstacles, and 3, just doing it. The key though to all of those stages is at no stage at all do you ever ask yourself, how do I feel? This is the key to achieving. Now think about it. Think about the times that you've not been to the gym or not done anything else essentially that you've wanted to achieve. What's actually happening is we're going into our heads and we're asking ourselves how we feel about it. So the alarm goes off in the morning when you know you're going to go to the gym and you literally internally say to yourself, I don't feel like going today. I don't feel I really have to because I only went the other day. I don't feel like going because it's so cold outside and it's raining. Our internal dialogue is so much more powerful than we give it credit. We actually start to listen to that voice, and that's when the voice of others come in as justification and as evidence for not doing what we want to do. Essentially, this is how your feelings are holding you back. Now, this is where really successful people have it sorted. They know that they have feelings, they don't necessarily acknowledge them when they come to the fore, and they override their feelings and are in action anyway. Buying into your feelings and listening to what's going on inside your head is going to hold you back from going forward and achieving what you want to achieve. Remember, we're not saying that your feelings aren't important and shouldn't be acknowledged. What we're saying though is there's a time and a place. There's a time when your feelings serve you and they give you an indication of something that you should be taking notice of. And there's a time when actually they're really holding you back from going forward. I hope you found this video useful, and I hope you feel like it's been helpful. You know the drill. If you've liked what you've seen today, which we hope you do, then please click on the link below to subscribe, where you'll get this in your inbox every single week. And that just leaves me to say goodbye till next week.